we're going to record this one. But anyways, welcome to the call, you guys. It's July 13th. It's Summit Week. For those of you who don't really know what Summit is, it's like Beachbody's annual coaching convention, if you will. It usually kicks off on like Wednesday or Thursday. You have the opportunity to work out with the trainers live. You go to different events where they recognize a bunch of people, you know, any accomplishments you've had over the last year. And then they always have some really great speakers. So if you don't have it yet, and you want to know what's happening this week, because everything is virtual and you have access to everything, there is an app that you want to download, and it's called Team Beachbody Events, TBB Events. And you can actually see the full schedule of events on there, and it will tell you exactly how to access the speakers, the workouts, etc. If you logged into Beachbody On Demand this morning, you probably saw the little virtual summit logo, and each day 2 to 3 new workouts will be posted on that depending on who the trainers are lined up for that day. I think Carl said that they're only up for about 48 hours though, each of the workouts. So I would say if you want to try them. I know a lot of us did Debbie Sieber this morning. I had never done any of her workouts. She's like the creator of Slim and Six. And then Tony Horton, who does like, you know, all the P90s, was the other trainer this morning. They have different ones sprinkled throughout the day, but if you sprinkled throughout the week, but if you have the app, you can see who's coming each day too, and you can kind of bookmark what you want to do. And when you attend the events live, you select the events that you want to go to too. But if you can go to Summit in the future, it's really amazing.
The workouts are going to stay up. They're only up 48 hours as a free window. If you want to invite any people interested in BOD, that they can only get them for 48 hours.
Oh, okay.
But for us, they will go into the paid library after 48 hours. Sorry, that's
okay.
Messed up. And my dog almost started to bark.
Sorry. I was like, I just thought you were unmuted on accident.
Sorry.
No, you're good. So, okay, apparently they'll stay up, which is nice because obviously it's hard to get 2 to 3 workouts in a day. But they create these special workouts specifically for Summit. They're talking to coaches. It's kind of nice. If you actually go to Summit, you get to work out in a room live with these people, which is really great. It gets kind of crazy because there's like super fans and all that stuff. But anyways, it's really cool because it's something special for you. And if you have discount coaches that you've added to your team, you might encourage them to plug into that because I think it makes you just feel like you're part of the community a little bit more too. But they'll announce probably at the end of the week where next year's summit will be. Hopefully COVID will be gone by then. We can go. It's a really great opportunity as a coach just to like bond with everyone, to create some new memories. Actually, like, it's hard virtually to feel connected sometimes. I feel like going to these things is really huge. And of course, you always have the opportunities like when you go to win certain prizes where you get to meet some of the trainers, take pictures with them, do special workouts that not everyone gets to go to. And then, you know, as a team, we usually like get a house together or something to create memories. And like last year we had a photographer that came to team pictures and stuff. So we'll kind of post about that at the end of the week when they make announcements for next year. The other thing they have that's similar to this though, that you guys can keep an eye out for is called Super Saturday. And they're in like local cities. So like Charleston will do one, and that's the one I've been going to here. Charlotte does one. St. Louis does one. Basically, a lot of your bigger cities have them, and they're kind of like quarterly events to plug into to get that same feel. So that's something to look forward to as well. But anyways, just wanted to kick off Summit Week and kind of do some team recognition and share some cool things with you guys. And maybe talk to you about like some different things people have accomplished on the team that you don't really know what they are, in case you want to set that as a goal for yourself. Just a couple like little announcements quickly is like Bevy did release today. That's like a kind of tea supplement. I kind of look at it as like a Crystal Light or something. And they launched 2 flavors. There's pomegranate berry and there's lemon. And that's available now for you to purchase if you want to try it, or for your customers or coaches. They sent out an email to everyone. Muscle Burns Fat obviously launched last week, and I know we have a lot of new ladies starting that. If you don't know, like the cool thing about that program is Beachbody's giving you 2B Mindset and Ultimate Portion Fix with it, which are like 2 nutrition programs that you usually pay like $150 plus, like for both to have, and you actually get them for life. So that's really huge. And I know a lot of you have kind of canceled some of your auto ship to be able to sign up for that because it is a good deal as a coach too. I have a group running on the app for tracking purposes for our MBF people. And I was just treating this week like a prep week. If you don't have an invite to that and you want one, just shoot me a message. And then I was adding them into our like big Facebook group so they could be a part of that too. So it's really cool. I've only done one day of the program because I'm still doing prenatal, but I mean, like Stacy's 1 week results alone were amazing. Seeing like Amanda's workout videos, like the workouts are just slightly different than what we typically see. And I think they're really exciting and they're pretty approachable for everyone. So be sure to keep inviting to that. The customer window will start on the 27th. And this month is like any launch month is your opportunity basically to see the highest income earning months that you could possibly have. So just wanted to put that out there. And now we'll move into some recognition. So what we wanted to do was just like take a little bit of time to like recognize what's happened over the last year, which a lot of this has really happened more in 2020. I feel like 2019 was kind of like a slow year for all of us that were like, well, I shouldn't say all of us, me personally, I went through a lot. But 2020 has been really cool so far. And we wanted to shout out people that had moved their business forward or submitted their results to the Beachbody Challenge. I know so many people have completed programs and I kind of wanted to do a poll on that, but then I thought, you know what we could do is recognize everyone. Then at the end, maybe if you want to talk about what programs you completed, that is a huge accomplishment too. But I'm going to share my screen and show a little like presentation, kind of go through these pieces of recognition with you guys. Stacy, I asked if you wanted to add anything to it, but I don't know that you saw it. So if you have anything to add, just jump in.
Sorry. When I was putting the boys to bed, I was like, Sarah never sent me the presentation like she said, and then I just responded to you apologizing.
Oh shoot, I must have. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. So we just entitled this a virtual summit party. When you actually come to Summit, a lot of times we all like actually have a team party at like a restaurant or a bar, and we do some recognition around it. This is obviously COVID virtual celebration here, but we still wanted to make it special for you guys and kind of show you what all has happened. So this is more this year, but I wanted to recognize first success starters that are currently in qualification. So in Beachbody world, a success starter is someone who like 3 months of their first 6 months in the business hit Success Club, which is basically 3 customers that they help with the challenge pack. And the cool thing about this, and you get recognized at Summit for it if you attain that achievement, is that you get the free ticket to Summit, but now you also get an invite to join a coach test group, which means that you get to like MBF just stopped, filming. The people that were success starters earlier in the year got to be a part of the MBF test group. So it's a really huge opportunity as a new coach. And this is something that if you're in your first 6 months of the business and you still have at least like 3 months of that 6 months left, you can still do. Your goal would just be to help 3 customers a month with a challenge pack, and you will be recognized as a success starter. So currently we have Jessica McCreesh, who is in month 1 of her qualification, and I think she has through October to lock in 2 more months. We have Teresa, who's on the call, and she is killing it, and she says she's going to make it happen this month. She's got 1 more month to lock in her 3rd month, and I think she has through August actually to make that happen. And then Brittany Prince has done 2 months of 3, and this is her last month to lock that in. But if these ladies lock in their 3 months, they'll be recognized next year at Summit as success starters, and they'll have a free ticket to it. And at that point, they will have results from a brand new program and be a part of a special test group. So that's a really cool opportunity. And that's something that you guys can reach for. I know, Christina, you are very close to locking in month 1 too. Next up, I wanted to recognize our coaches that are halfway to Emerald. So an Emerald coach is basically a coach that has 2 active coaches on their team, and they have to be active as well. And the benefits to hitting Emerald are like in Beachbody world, you qualify for bonuses, you can get leads, you can start to earn these things that we call team cycle bonuses that start off really small at first, but over time they really grow. And it basically, we kind of say it's like the day you open your business is when you hit Emerald. So we have several coaches that are halfway there because they at least have 1 active coach and they're active as well. Amanda's husband, Michael, and I had added some little graphics here. They didn't show up, but he actually is a lifetime Emerald. So he's been Emerald before. We have Crystal Gardner, who I know is brand new, and she just signed her first coach. We have Katie Poff, Sabrina Chapman. It's Christina's first coach, who just signed up last Tuesday, and she already added a coach. Jessica McCreesh, who we just recognized. We have Amber Corbett, who has actually been an Emerald coach before, and she has added 1 coach back to her team. Ashley Willis, who I think is a pretty new coach as well. Destiny Hitchens has 1 coach. Amy Quinville, I don't know if I say that right, Stacy. It's Stacy's mom. Kelly
You're good.
Wise. Okay. Jennifer Stidham, who's one of Kelly's coaches. Sarah Sherrill, who's one of Jennifer Stidham's coaches. And then Nicole LaPaglia added her first coach last week. So we have several ladies that are halfway to Emerald. And basically, if you rank advanced Emerald, by next summit, you will be recognized as Emerald coaches. So that is something that I know many of you can do this month. And we've got a lot of recognition going on this month on our team around Emerald. And when you get there, Beachbody also recognizes you, but it's cool at least to see your name on like a banner whenever you get to summit.
And sorry, Sarah. I was just saying, and you can pull them up. If you go into your TBB events, you can pull up and see your name. Like when we get like going through the Emeralds, you can the banner that would have been printed out in that app.
Right. So if you rank advanced to Emerald within the next year, you would show up. Some of these ladies on this screen that are actually Emerald coaches are on the app now for the TBB events as being recognized as Emerald because they have actually ranked advanced within the year. Heather Chittum, she's been an Emerald coach. She still has several coaches on her team. We have Christy McAllister, and I added her literally today because she just added a second coach today. She's one of Amanda's coaches, and that's really awesome. Jen Still, you're on the app. Jen, if you want to see your recognition, I took a screenshot of your name. Brittany Prince, Teresa Vaughn, you guys are both on the app too. Christina, because you just ranked advanced last week, you're not showing up on the app yet, but you'll be on next year's recognition for Summit. Colin, my hubby, he's been a diamond before, but he's currently an Emerald coach. Molly Flynn, Nicole Stender, I believe she's on the app being recognized. Stephanie Mosley's on the app being recognized. Trisha Six is on the app being recognized. Caroline Cox is on the app being recognized. We have Megan Solonic, Stephanie Rogers, who just locked in Emerald last week, so I don't think she's on the app yet. Sarah Cronin too. So I have like a second business center, and this is something that's really cool. Like as you grow, you could add yourself as a coach again once you hit 2-star diamond, and you can actually build that second business center up. And that business center has been a diamond in the past, but is like 3 coaches away from diamond right now. And then we have Ashley Faber. So these are all the coaches on our team right now who can qualify for leads if they hit Success Club. They can qualify for team cycle bonuses. They basically have their like business center open, if you will, to continue to see growth. So that's your first like rank advancement in the business, if you will. Next up, I wanted to recognize Amanda because she's an Emerald coach, but like I put her Diamond Watch like graphic on our team page today. She's literally 1 coach away from Diamond. So that should happen like, you know, any day now. And then she will be recognized as a Diamond coach, if not more, you know, next year at Summit. But I wanted to recognize her again because she's really grown a lot over the past year, obviously, but also like Christy just ranked advanced to Emerald today, or, you know, it'll actually be Thursday per our pay system. But Amanda's almost there, you guys, and that's a really big accomplishment. I know she's been working really hard, and I love this picture of you, by the way. Amanda, you look so sweet. Okay, and then I wanted to recognize the Diamond coaches on our team. Jonathan has advanced to Diamond since last year's Summit, so he actually is on the app being recognized, and that's Stacy's husband. She has essentially built him to Diamond, and then this is my mom, y'all. I mean, I don't know that she's ever attended a team call, but she's a Diamond coach, and she is like someone who I've helped build, and she actually gets her Shakeology covered and earns some income from this too, so I wanted to include her on here. And then I have Stacy, who ranked advanced to 1-star diamond, and I put myself on there, but I really haven't ranked advanced since last year, so I wouldn't get any specific recognition for that. But Stacy's rank advancement this year is huge. So when you get to 1-star diamond in Beachbody World, it means that like you're a diamond and you have at least 1 diamond on your team. And the cool part about that for Stacy is that she actually is going to get to go to Las Vegas for Beachbody's New Leader Conference in January of next year, and that is like her reward essentially for becoming like a star diamond coach. That's like what Beachbody deems is like now you're, you know, you're kind of recognized as leadership within their system. You start to get a corporate mentor, and you're kind of on Beachbody's radar as a leader at that point, if you will. And then I wanted to put this here because you guys, like we had a call with Megan Ewelton, who's like my coach's coach recently, and she created this graphic, and, you know, essentially like 6-star diamond watch is kind of what our team, you know, what she recognized our team as, meaning that we have 6 coaches on our team that are either very close to diamond or at diamond already. And this is a huge accomplishment because when you hit like 5-star diamond as a team, you actually qualify for like a bigger leadership retreat through Beachbody, you qualify for like elite contention, which is like the top of the Beachbody teams. And while it says my name on here, it is like truly a team effort. So I just wanted to put that on there to kind of congratulate everyone, because I feel like it's a huge thing to be able to grow up leaders, right? And have people that are, you know, adding their own coaches in this business and adding their own customers. And it's a huge, huge recognition piece. And it's something that's just really cool. I mean, you know, like if we get to be recognized as an elite team next year at Summit, that's something that very few coaches actually accomplish, like less than 200 coaches out of 300,000, you know? And I just wanted to kind of put that out there and say, you guys are doing like really incredible things. I know at times it's hard to see how you might fit into like a bigger picture, but it's like, you know, it's a great honor. And honestly, just because your face isn't on this doesn't mean that you can't be diamond within like the next few weeks even, you know? It's something that you could truly make happen as soon as you set your mind to it. So I feel like this is a really cool thing, and it's something that I just wanted to say, you know, our team deserves some recognition for that. And then Stacy, I put this on here because Stacy told me to, but she said she would announce it.
Well, you deserve so much announcement. You don't need to just announce everybody else. So Sarah, so they do, when you go to Summit, they have these special seats on the floor, and the seats on the floor are for elite coaches, or if you are a certain star, diamond, or above, and they have sections for those who are Success Club All-Stars or Legends. And Sarah would have had one of those seats. She is an All-Star 10, well, she's Success Club, 10 All-Star Legend. She has had 40 consecutive months of Success Club 10 and 61 consecutive months of Success Club 5 or more. And did you even count this month? Because I know you're already there. So you're amazing. You always are impacting so many people's lives and us.
Thank you. It is cool though. Like we got to go on stage last year for recognition for this, and it's something.
And you won $100 and a personalized note from Carl.
Well, that was because we were premier last year. But the Success Club like opportunity is really cool because this is like, you know, when I post about earning vacations, this is essentially how you do it. If you hit Success Club 10 each month, you basically get a free vacation from Beachbody aside from paying a deposit and airfare there. So it's been, you know, a huge like extra incentive for us. And of course they recognize it by sending out tank tops and giving these free tickets to Summit and stuff like that. But it's just, you know, it's something that I think my family has benefited more from too, just from hitting that. And the last thing I wanted to recognize is the Beachbody Challenge submission. So if you guys don't know what the Beachbody Challenge is, it basically is just a website. You just Google it. I say Google everything. But there's a website, you could submit your results, and you could do it after you finish a 3-day refresh. You can do it after you finish an ultimate reset. You can do it after you finish any program that we have. And you basically enter in your starting measurements, your ending measurements, photos, and you put in there like what supplements you used, or, you know, if there's anything that you think helped like enhance your results. And Beachbody sends you a free tank for it. But you also, like, your coach gets an email saying, these people submitted their results to the Beachbody Challenge, and you can go on to have a chance to win some money. So I always tell people, like, every program you finish, especially as your results continue, to keep submitting to it, because they give out huge checks for it. Is it like $100,000 or $200,000, Stacy?
It's $100,000 for the winner, but then there's like breakdown to smaller increments and different levels.
Yeah, so they do like some daily winners, and then if you have challengers, they can submit to this too. It's not just for coaches. And if you ever have a challenger that wins some money, you as their coach, you actually get a certain percentage of winnings as well. So it's a pretty cool thing to continue to encourage people to do. And this is what I have. If you submitted and you're not on here, please shout yourself out too. But I have Rhonda Robinson, Jennifer Still, Teresa Vaughn, Abby Wiestead. I submitted some 3-day refresh results. Ashley Faber was last year. I don't know that I got one for this year for her, but it was since the last summit. Lindsay Hughes, Trisha Six, Stephanie Mosley, and Crystal Gardner were all the submissions that we had. And then, of course, we have some customers that have submitted as well. So that's a pretty cool thing. Hopefully everyone has gotten their free tank top. I know if you submit after MBF, you actually get 2 tank tops. So I would encourage you to make sure, you know, take this one maybe as your first time to submit for this year if you haven't yet, because it's a pretty cool thing. to be able to be recognized for. And it's on, I think, Friday night they'll broadcast, or Friday during the day they'll broadcast the big winners this year.
That's what I'm pulling up. And that's something definitely watch. Like Molly and I cry every time at Summit when we watch this part, because yes, it's Friday. It says 4:30 to 5:35, and they go into this like in-depth video of these people's lives and how Beachbody has impacted them in their everything. And I have chills right now. Like it's just it's amazing. It gives you.
It's like watching The Biggest Loser, but
so much better.
The parts of it where they really focus on like the full journey, But they pick like a male and a female in each age group, so it'll be like 20 to 30, 30 to 40, 40 to 50 kind of thing, and then they showcase each story, and then they pick overall winners from that. And those people, they get like they earn it's a huge transformation that they show, so it's really cool. And speaking of the broadcast, I think it should be broadcast on the Champions page, right?
I think so. I'm pretty sure that Champions page did has been posting all the trainings today and everything. So I'm pretty sure.
So if you guys aren't on like Facebook, there's a Beachbody Champions page, and it's for all coaches. Go look for that and add yourself to it, because for Summit, it's where they'll be broadcasting everything. But it's also like, just they have different trainings from coaches every day. And
they don't have it listed in the banner though, for some reason. They just have keynote speaker, Shakeology co-creator Isabel Deichler, written for Friday. So I don't know. Maybe we'll find out for sure. It says live down in the thing that I shared on the team page too.
Yeah.
So
4:30 on Friday.
Yeah, for Friday at 4:30 Pacific time though.
Oh, there's a website for it. Maybe that's why.
Okay.
But anyways, that is kind of like the full rundown of recognition we wanted to do. I can't tell you guys it's popping up in my memories, like our summit from last year, and it's one of my favorite things that we have. And if you have the opportunity and you can go, please go next year. Like, I swear you get so much more out of this if you dig into the community like in person, and it's a really cool opportunity. There's so many more speakers than they're even showcasing this week, but to me it's like one of my favorite things that we have. I think Molly and Stacy probably would agree.
Yes.
But
good belly laughs.
Yeah, there's usually like some crazy things that happen. Last year, our Airbnb like almost got broken into because there was a nightclub downstairs, and we got half our money refunded because of it. But everybody was fine.
Yeah, it was just the guy was he was a party boy that owns the place, and so people were coming wanting to come hang out. He wasn't there.
But I just kind of wanted to give you a quick, if you don't have the Beachbody TBB events downloaded yet, tomorrow it's Trent Shelton, who's amazing, but it's for like upper level leaders. They always kind of do like an upper level leader, like separate, access to a call thing. So I don't think we'll have access to that. Who knows? Maybe they'll make it available, which would be great. Wednesday, the keynote speaker that was supposed to be there is Kendra Hall, and she wrote the book Stories That Stick. And her broadcast will be Wednesday at like 11 Pacific time. And that book was really good. We did a book club around it. I would highly recommend trying to catch that, because I think her storytelling is great. So like her public speaking is a bunch of stories, and you're really, obviously you find her more interesting to listen to than maybe some other speakers they could have gotten. On Thursday, there's an opening general session that's usually filled with some recognition. And that's when they start to tell you like what programs and products may be coming. So that is something that they always do at Summit. They kind of showcase what's to come in the next year to get you excited. And then they do interviews with like whatever trainer is creating the new program, or, if there's like collagen was announced last year, so they had somebody who helped create that come out. Friday, the Beachbody Challenge, like Stacy said, but then also Isabel Deichler, she's like the Shakeology co-creator, and Carl's wife will be speaking. And then Saturday is a super workout, which we're going to get like an event made for it. But basically, they usually get every trainer to do like 10 minutes of a workout, and it's a longer one, but it's usually really cool, like if it's live, because they kind of take over like a bit busy city street. So if you can make that on Saturday, we're trying to kind of figure out what time and create an event around it. And then there's the general session Saturday from like 11 Pacific to 12:15, and the top coach will be speaking at that. And then the celebration will be that night, and usually that's just like the final recognition that they do and kind of like a farewell. And then they usually, I think, will announce at some point during those days what the next city will be. Hopefully the program I'm doing that's prenatal will be announced, and I can talk about it, because I'm getting a little weary answering these vague questions. And then hopefully they'll showcase whatever else is coming. There was supposed to be a running program that was coming out, like cross training with running, and then I guess you take the app mobile, kind of like probably Peloton running. So hopefully that is going to be announced. I don't know. I feel like that was delayed maybe because of COVID. And then anything else new that's kind of coming through January or so is usually what they'll share. Anything else, Stacey?
No, I don't think so. They'll have some at a discounted normally, like they'll have it at like the cheapest price they'll offer it your ticket for next year. I don't know. It'll be interesting because Carl and Michael normally get super silly and goofy and put on these crazy skits. So it'll be neat to see what they end up doing with it virtual. But I highly recommend y'all tuning in. It's cool, fun experience.
Yeah.
So yeah.
All right, y'all. Well, right at 9 o'clock.
So I'm proud of.
Did I miss recognition for anybody? Did anybody submit to the Beachbody Challenge that I missed? No. Okay.
No. Do you want me to talk a quick bit just about Cup real quick since registration starts?
Yeah.
I think. So I had shared earlier, I think on Saturday or Sunday, about Team Cup, and I know many of y'all are. But they do this like twice a year or so. And what it is basically a lot of people get nervous to do it because they're scared they're going to let people down or like extra work. But basically it's just a time that we kind of hold each other a little more accountable. Try to invite a little bit more. And you are getting points for Success Club points that you get if you rank achieve, and it's like it's 4 on a team, right? Or 5, Sarah? Sorry.
I think it's 5.
5 on a team. You have to register by the 31st. Once you register, you're going to get 3 promo codes that you can use right away. So say we register Monday, like a team, then you're going to have 3 promo codes that you can use for people to get muscle burns fat or whatever. It just has to be over $140 value challenge pack. Prizes. So like if you hit Success Club during Team Cup, it's, oh gosh, I shared the picture. I think it's a shirt, and that's normally what it is. And then if your whole team hit Success Club during Team Cup, then there's another like a team prize on top of that. And then there's always somebody who wins the whole Team Cup, and that team gets to go corporate. They get this special trainer workout, all this, like they just get celebrated. And then they win this like big cup, and they get then showcased at Summit too for winning Team Cup. It's a good time to kind of challenge yourself a little bit more, especially if you're new, to just take that extra jump of going for no, and helping impact so many more people, and drive your business up some too. So start thinking about who, I say all of y'all should be on it if you're on this team call in a team. Thinking about who you want on your team, and we can start getting them set up and come up with a team name, and whoever's like the team coach. So like you can only have one diamond star diamond per team, and then you can have as many like below that ranks on your team to up to 5 on your team. So but start thinking of a team name, and we'll start getting those out, and hopefully maybe by Friday or something we can all be registered. Any questions? Anything? So good.
No, they always have like a graphic of if you participate in Team Cup, you have X amount % higher earnings than those who don't, because I think it does give you like a nice push if you're somebody who likes competition. And kind of having it during a month where a new program is launching is an easy win in a way. Or when does it start? August 1st?
Starts in August. So It'll be right after. You can use your promo codes this month that you'll get.
Yeah. But like kind of having it around the launch of a new program is an easier time to do it too. So I would say if you have any hesitations about it, just talk to your coach.
Well, you know what? Carl said that you would get to use them right away. But then in this email right here that they sent today, it says you will receive 3 promo codes to share in August for $10 off.
Yeah.
I'll have to check the FAQ, but Carl said like use right away. So, or Kevin did at the beginning of the call. I'll have to check it out. I was hoping for July.
It's probably August.
No.
But if you're signing coaches right now that don't really want to actively coach and they're just signing up for the discount to do MBF, you could always talk to them about their discount codes and see if they want to share them with you, or let you like help make a post with them in it and get some friends, included or something to help either add customers to you or them. I know I was talking to Amanda about that. Don't forget that they get those 3 $10 off codes and encourage them to use them or give them to you. Like anybody can use them. So. All right, let's do a little like cheers picture. I know it's not much of a party vibe with the pregnant chick over here, but
When I forgot to even wear like Molly, you both. I
put it in the event, and somebody asked me how you get a team shirt. I don't have any right now, but I have been talking to someone about setting up like a team shop for us rather than me ordering like one style and having 20 of them and just hoping everyone likes them. I have a couple of coach friends who have like these cool team shops with like tons of options. So I sent an inquiry out to one and we'll work on trying to get some like team apparel. There is a lot of apparel like posted in team, like on your Team Beachbody coach shop right now, because every year around the summit launch, they launch a bunch of new apparel, and it's not just cheesy like program stuff. It's actually, they're actually putting out like performance apparel, if you will. So if you want some Beachbody swag, now's a good time to do it. And it's a tax write-off because it's like wear and share, FYI, if you are a tax person.
And you get PV for it too. So you can like order you get PV for it.
Yeah, you get volume for
like
it.
Under your husband's account or whatever, or spouse or significant other, whoever you got your other person. Yeah. There was something else you said about, and if you rank advanced to Emerald, you will get a team Shakeology cup, which mine should be here someday, and I will start getting them out. So, but yeah.
All right. Anybody want to cheer? We should do a boomerang cheers, probably, right?
Well, shoot. Let me grab something, I guess.
I mean, it can be water. It's fine.
That's what I've got. Water.
You don't have to drink on a Monday. No big deal.
I'm tired.
Molly's like, should I put my glasses on?
Molly's got water.
Yeah, right. I put a cocktail or bring a cocktail. Or
Molly doesn't ever have water.
Adult beverage.
Water ready? My vodka. I'm just kidding. Water.
All right, you want a boomerang real quick? And then I'll take a picture. Ready, set, go.
I totally went over my face.
Well, and then Jen, for some reason, was totally blacked out on that. Here, let's try it one more time. Sorry, y'all.
Amanda.
What? Are we doing it?
Yes.
Ready, set, and go. I think
is it funny looking?
Well, it's just like Jen's like stuck right now or something. I don't know.
Oh yeah,
it's frozen.
She's frozen. Oh.
Oh, now she's no, don't take from that phrase.
Let me do a picture real quick and then we'll call it a day. Okay. Ready, set, and go. All right, y'all. Thanks for coming. I'm excited about, this week. I hope you can plug in because I do think me trying to explain it isn't really, it usually is a really big production. Like we have a lot of events like in the NFL stadium in whatever city it's in. So it's supposed to be in New Orleans. It would have been at the Saints Stadium for like the opening and closing ceremony. Then they would have done at the convention center, all the speakers. Then the like live workout would have been, I can't remember what street in New Orleans, like, was it on Bourbon?
Might be.
That's kind of nasty, I guess. You're like literally out there on the streets, like doing burpees and stuff.
Well, they changed. Indianapolis was in a different place both last year and the year before because they did the downtown and then they changed it to our street.
Yeah, but it was all over the place, like Fountain Square in Indy, and then in Nashville it was all on like Broadway or whatever. Like it's a really cool thing. The whole city kind of shuts down for it, and it's a little overwhelming, but it's a good experience. So anyways, tune into what you can. We'll get a little like event put up for a workout together on Saturday. And then if you have questions about anything throughout the week, of course, just let us know.
Yeah. Have a great week.
Bye, y'all. Thanks for coming. Stay safe out there.